Did you know your brain can survive just 6 minutes without oxygen? This crucial fact highlights how dependent our bodies are on this life-giving gas. When we breathe in, oxygen travels through our bloodstream, bringing energy to our organs and brain. However, if we stop breathing, our bodies quickly begin to struggle. Within just 6 minutes, brain cells can start to die, leading to serious consequences like brain damage or death. What's fascinating is that every breath we take effectively resets this countdown, giving us a fresh chance at life. In a crisis like drowning or choking, immediate assistance is crucial. Understanding these vital moments can encourage us to prioritize safety around water and food, or to learn CPR. Our bodies are incredible, but knowing how quickly we can run out of time without oxygen reminds us to appreciate each breath we take. You won't believe this about Nigeria's size and culture. Spanning an impressive 369 square miles, or approximately 923,768 square kilometers, Nigeria stands as the largest nation in West Africa, offering not only vast land, but also a vibrant cultural landscape. Nestled between Benin, Niger, Chad, and Cameroon, Nigeria acts as a bustling hub for trade and cultural exchange, showcasing its significance in the region. To the south, it embraces the picturesque Gulf of Guinea, where stunning beaches and lively ports energize coastal cities like Lagos. Lagos, Nigeria's largest city, is a melting pot of ethnic groups, languages, and culinary delights, reflecting the nation's rich diversity. The geographical contrasts are remarkable, featuring vast savannas in the north and lush tropical rainforests in the south, which host an array of wildlife and plant species. The dynamic nature of Nigeria continues to attract explorers, scholars, and investors alike, eager to learn about its history and economic potential. With its unique blend of tradition and modernity, Nigeria is not just significant for its size, it plays an essential role in shaping the future of West Africa. Did you know about the secret pocket in jeans? This tiny pocket, often just big enough for a coin or a few scraps of paper, has a fascinating history. Originally called a watch pocket, it was designed to hold pocket watches in the late 1800s. Back then, many people relied on these stylish timepieces to keep track of the time. As jeans gained popularity, especially among workers and cowboys, the watch pocket remained a staple feature, even after pocket watches became less common. Now, you might find it holding anything from a single key to a lucky penny, but its purpose has definitely evolved. While many people may not even notice it exists, this little pocket is a charming reminder of how fashion can reflect practical needs from history. Next time you slip your hand inside, remember it's not just a random addition, it's a piece of denim history. Hard to believe, but writing has tiny elements. A sakura is the smallest part of writing, playing a crucial role in communication. This unique term highlights that even the tiniest pieces matter when it comes to expressing ideas or feelings. Imagine crafting a sentence. Every word, punctuation mark, and space between them contributes to the overall message you want to convey. Sometimes a single letter can change the meaning of a word, turning a simple statement into something profound. Just like every drop of paint matters in a masterpiece, each sakura influences the clarity and impact of your writing. Whether it's a novel, poem, or article, embracing these small bits can unlock the true power of language. So the next time you write, remember the sakura. Those little elements are what make communication vibrant and alive. Ever wondered why Bugs Bunny sings so much? The iconic Looney Tunes cartoons were originally produced not just for laughs, but also as clever promotions for Warner Brothers Music. Created during the golden age of animation, these colorful characters transformed into hilarious advertisements for popular songs of the time. While you're laughing at Daffy Duck's antics or Alice in Wonderland's bizarre adventures, you're also hearing catchy tunes that were hits back in the day. Bugs Bunny, with his charismatic personality and quick wit, became the star, often performing musical numbers that showcase the latest jazz and swing hits. This dynamic approach helped boost sales for Warner's music catalog, turning beloved cartoon episodes into effective marketing tools. So next time you hear Bugs croon a catchy jingle, remember that it's not just entertainment. It's a fun way to appreciate the musical history behind these classic films. Prepare to be amazed by how alcohol affects your brain. Contrary to popular belief, excessive alcohol consumption doesn't directly kill brain cells. Instead, alcohol mainly damages the connections between neurons, which are the messengers of the brain. This damage can lead to serious issues like memory loss, poor coordination, and impaired judgment. If someone drinks heavily over time, they might experience cognitive decline or even shrinkage of brain tissue, which can impact overall brain function. While the immediate effects of alcohol might not seem severe, the long-term impacts can be quite significant. It's a reminder that moderation is essential. Taking care of your brain is just as important as any other part of your health. So next time you think about that extra drink, consider what it might do to those vital connections in your brain. Here's a wild fact about Canada joining America. According to one of the 13 Articles of Confederation ratified in 1781, there's a fascinating concept that if Canada ever decided to apply for admission to the United States, it would automatically become the 51st state. This provision illustrates how interconnected the two nations have been historically. The idea may sound surprising, given the distinct identities and governance structures of both countries today. What's more intriguing is that this potential statehood has often been a topic of playful debate among citizens of both nations. While Canada and the US have enjoyed a generally friendly relationship, the thought of statehood raises questions about cultural and political integration. How would Canadian traditions blend into American life? Would the flag design change, or would regions like Quebec maintain their unique identity? Although this article is largely symbolic today, it highlights the ever-evolving dynamics between neighboring countries, inviting us to imagine a different North American landscape. Scientists recently discovered that Movil Cave is extraordinary. Tucked away in Romania, the Movil Cave reveals a hidden ecosystem that has thrived in isolation for about 5.5 million years. Found in 1986 by a team of eager drillers, this cave is a wonder of nature, existing without sunlight. Instead of relying on photosynthesis, the organisms within have ingeniously adapted to survive on chemical reactions fueled by the toxic gases surrounding them, including hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Imagine exploring a world where unique creatures, such as translucent spiders and eyeless crustaceans, flourish in total darkness. Each species has evolved specifically to cope with the cave's extreme conditions, showcasing the incredible adaptability of life. This environment not only captivates biologists, but also raises fascinating questions about life on other planets, where similar harsh conditions could prevail. The Movil Cave serves as a compelling case study for researchers interested in how organisms can thrive in even the most unforgiving circumstances. So the next time you ponder ecosystems, remember the astonishing secrets hidden within the dark corridors of the Movil Cave. Believe it or not, stories can challenge your thinking. Engaging with a narrative often feels effortless, but it can actually require deep thought, especially when it comes to films. When watching a movie, it's tempting to just sit back and enjoy the visuals, but there's so much more happening beneath the surface. The transcript highlights that while simple stories may capture our attention, they also invite us to examine the details closely. This means noticing how imagery can evoke emotions and provoke thoughts. Think about your favorite scene. What do the colors, the music, or the character expressions convey? Paying attention to these elements can reveal hidden meanings and enhance your overall experience. So next time you find yourself immersed in a story, challenge yourself to dig a little deeper. Consider what the filmmaker might be trying to say beyond the basic plot. By doing this, you not only enrich your understanding, but also engage in a more meaningful way with the narrative, adding layers to your viewing or listening experience. Can dogs really learn to drive a car? In New Zealand, a rescue organization took on an incredible challenge by teaching 3 dogs, including a clever pooch named Porter, how to drive a car. This fascinating initiative showcased not just the dog's intelligence, but also highlighted their capabilities beyond the typical roles of pets. With the help of special training and a modified vehicle, each dog was guided to put their paws on the steering wheel and control the pedals. It wasn't just a fun experiment, it served a deeper purpose too. By demonstrating that dogs have the mental agility to learn complex tasks, the project aimed to reshape our understanding of what these furry friends can accomplish. This groundbreaking effort attracted lots of attention, sparking conversations about animal intelligence and encouraging more people to consider adopting rescue dogs as companions. Just imagine seeing dogs like Porter hitting the road and cruising around. It's a delightful mix of heartwarming and mind-boggling. What's next in the world of animal capabilities? Prepare to be amazed by the Silk Road's dark side. Did you know the famous Silk Road, known for connecting east and west through trade, also played a significant role in spreading the Black Death? As merchant caravans traveled along this ancient route, they didn't just carry silk and spices. They unwittingly transported infected fleas and rats. This terrifying consequence of commerce allowed the plague to travel across continents, leading to one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. The movement of goods and people facilitated not only cultural exchanges, but also the sharing of diseases. This unsettling link between trade and illness reminds us that history is full of surprises and complexities. While the Silk Road was a vehicle for prosperity and connection, it also highlights the unintended impacts that come with global trade. How do you think modern trade might affect health today? Can you imagine the U.S. without local food production? If the nation's food supply chain were disrupted, it would create immense challenges. The United States imports a significant portion of its food and water, making it highly reliant on global supply chains. This means that if something were to happen, like a natural disaster or political unrest in other countries, it could lead to a severe shortage at grocery stores. Picture empty shelves where fresh produce used to be. Trucking these essentials across long distances would become a logistical nightmare, with delays, increased costs, and even potential shortages of essential items. Families might find themselves faced with tough choices, prioritizing which foods to buy amidst rising prices. This scenario highlights the importance of local farms and sustainable practices. By supporting local agriculture, we help ensure a more resilient food system that can withstand global challenges. Isn't it time to think about how we can all contribute to a stable food supply? The future of our food security might depend on it. Why exactly does Singapore have a car vending machine? This unique innovation, inspired by die-cast toy cars, lets buyers purchase luxury vehicles in a way that's both futuristic and exciting. Towering 15 stories high, the car vending machine can store up to 60 high-end cars, making it a thrilling sight for anyone who visits. Imagine standing in front of a gleaming glass structure where you can simply browse through various cars from a digital interface, select your dream car, and watch it gracefully descend from its lofty perch like a toy being played with. Not only does this high-tech vending machine speed up the buying process, but it also highlights Singapore's reputation as a hub of cutting-edge technology and urban innovation. It's not just practical, it's also a fun experience that turns car shopping into a modern spectacle. Wouldn't it be amazing to drive away in a luxury car right after it comes out of a vending machine? Ever thought about how smart octopuses really are? These incredible creatures boast a highly developed nervous system that contains over 500 million neurons, making it more complex than that of most invertebrates. This means octopuses have the ability to learn, remember, and solve problems, showcasing behaviors that can impress even the most seasoned marine biologists. Their brains are distributed throughout their bodies, not just in their heads, allowing them to control their 8 arms independently, creating a fascinating dance of coordination. This unique setup helps them explore their surroundings, hunt for food, and avoid predators with remarkable agility. Scientists have observed octopuses using tools like coconut shells and shells for shelter, showcasing their intelligence and adaptability. Additionally, they can change color and texture to blend into their environment, an impressive skill linked to their sophisticated neural networks. As we continue to study these remarkable beings, we uncover more about their complex lives and the mysteries of their intelligence. What other secrets do octopuses hold beneath the waves? You might be shocked to learn that cooking shows are scripted. Many viewers enjoy the excitement and drama of cooking competitions, but behind the scenes, things are often quite different. Contestants usually receive their ingredients weeks in advance, allowing them to plan and practice their dishes meticulously. While this might seem unfair, it turns cooking into more of a performance rather than a spontaneous challenge. Furthermore, it's not just the contestants who face tough times. Restaurants highlighted on improvement shows often face dire consequences, with many closing soon after their episodes air. Producers might promise a bright future, but the pressure of publicity can lead to financial strain. Fans are left wondering what really happens once the cameras stop rolling. The glitz and glamour can hide some serious struggles for both contestants and establishments alike, making us rethink what we see on our screens. Here's a wild fact about the tallest sandcastle. In Germany, an astonishing sandcastle towers over 50 feet high, claiming the title of the world's tallest. This incredible feat was no small task. It took more than 100 trucks of sand to create this sandy giant. Built by passionate artists and engineers, the castle showcases the blend of creativity and hard work. Each grain of sand is carefully sculpted to form intricate designs and towering spires, making it look almost like a fairy tale castle. Visitors flock to see this impressive structure, which stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the playful spirit found in large-scale art. Constructing a sandcastle of this magnitude requires careful planning and teamwork, as builders must consider factors like stability and weather. Can you imagine the excitement of seeing such a colossal work of art made entirely from sand? Did you know Spartans delayed marriage for a good reason? In ancient Sparta, girls couldn't marry until their late teens or even into their 20s. This strict law reflected the society's focus on producing strong and healthy warriors. Spartan leaders believed that by waiting, women had a better chance of being physically prepared for pregnancy and childbirth. Early marriages were thought to increase health risks for both mother and child, as young girls' bodies weren't fully developed. By enforcing this rule, Spartans aimed to ensure that every child born had the best chance of survival and growth. Interestingly, this practice contrasts sharply with many other ancient cultures, where early marriages were common. Spartans prioritized the well-being of women and future generations, illustrating the unique values of their society. Isn't it fascinating how different cultures approach the responsibilities of marriage and parenthood? Let's uncover the truth about Clive Wearing's memory. Clive Wearing is a British musician with an extraordinary and heartbreaking condition. After suffering from herpes encephalitis in 1985, his brain was severely damaged, particularly in areas crucial for memory. As a result, he lives with a unique form of amnesia that resets his memory every 20 seconds. This means Clive is constantly trapped in a moment where he believes he has just woken up from a coma, unable to remember events or recognize loved ones for more than a brief moment. His wife, Deborah Wearing, is one of the few constants in his life, often reminding him of who she is and their shared history. Despite his condition, Clive can still play the piano beautifully, showcasing how talent can sometimes shine through, even in the toughest circumstances. What is it like to live in a world where each moment feels brand new? Prepare to be amazed by incredible human records. The astonishing record for the most children born to a single woman stands at a whopping 69. Historical documentation credits a woman from Shuya, Russia, in the 18th century for this unbelievable feat. She was married to a peasant named Fyodor Vasilyev and gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 quadruplets. This record might seem impossible, but it highlights the extraordinary capabilities of the human body. Now, on a totally different note, did you know that the longest anyone has ever gone without sleep is 11 days? Randy Gardner achieved this remarkable feat in 1964 as part of a science fair project. Despite the mind-boggling challenges both records present, they showcase the limits of human resilience and the bizarre nature of our world. What do you think drives people to push these limits? Here's a wild fact about podcasts. Did you know that podcasts are not just your average audio programs? In fact, they can also include video content, making them a versatile way to engage with an audience. Available online, podcasts cover a stunning range of topics, from the latest news to hilarious comedy skits and even wellness tips. Imagine tuning in to hear news updates while you cook or unwinding with a lighthearted comedy show during your commute. With thousands of podcasts available, finding your perfect niche is easier than ever. Some people create podcasts as a hobby, while others turn them into full-time careers, exploring subjects they are passionate about. This unique medium allows for in-depth conversations with experts, giving listeners valuable insights on countless subjects. So whether you're interested in learning something new or just having a good laugh, there's a podcast out there waiting for you. Did you know that your phone's spacebar can scroll? This nifty trick allows you to navigate through text with the precision of a cursor, making it super handy when typing or editing. Instead of tapping on tiny buttons while trying to position your cursor, simply press and hold the spacebar to glide your finger across the screen. As you do this, the cursor moves fluidly, letting you place it exactly where you want, whether you're correcting a typo or selecting a portion of text. This feature works on many smartphones, enhancing the way we interact with our devices. It's a game changer for anyone who finds touchscreens a bit tricky. So next time you're writing a long message or tweaking a document, remember this simple yet effective technique. Why not give it a try and see how much easier it makes your texting experience? Believe it or not, London leads in millionaires. This vibrant city boasts the highest number of millionaires in the world, making it a financial powerhouse. With its bustling business scene, cultural diversity, and historical richness, London is more than just an attractive destination. It's also a hub for wealth. People from various backgrounds flock to London, drawn by opportunities in finance, technology, and international trade. In contrast, Beijing holds the title for the most billionaires, a testament to China's rapid economic growth and the rise of its elite class. Interestingly, Beijing has surpassed New York City in this regard, showcasing how the global economic landscape is shifting. While many might think of New York as the ultimate financial capital, it now trails behind both London in terms of millionaires and Beijing for billionaires. This dynamic financial competition between cities not only highlights the disparity in wealth, but also reflects changing economic tides around the globe. What does this mean for the future of global finance and urban development? Did you know dogs can't ride bikes in New Zealand? This unusual law aims to protect both our furry friends and cyclists. While many people love the idea of taking their dog along on adventures, safety concerns led to this rule being put in place. Riding with a dog can be risky, as an excited pup might jump off or cause an accident, putting both the animal and the cyclist in danger. New Zealand has prioritized animal welfare, ensuring that dogs are safe and comfortable at home rather than balancing on bike handlebars. So if you're visiting or living in New Zealand, remember to leave your dog at home when you go cycling. Instead, opt for a leisurely walk in the park or play fetch in the backyard. This law emphasizes the importance of keeping pets safe while also promoting responsible cycling practices. Who knew bike rides could spark such interesting rules? Discover the magic of color-changing car paint. Modern vehicle technology has taken an exciting turn with innovative car paints that change color depending on temperature. This unique feature is designed to help drivers spot overheating engines before they lead to dangerous situations. Imagine driving a car that subtly shifts colors when your engine gets too hot. Pretty neat, right? But that's not all. Some of these paints are mixed with reflective particles, boosting visibility during nighttime driving. This means not only can your car alert you to potential mechanical issues, but it can also shine brightly in the dark, making you safer on the road. As car manufacturers continue to explore these fascinating materials, who knows what other amazing features we might see in the future? Color-changing paint is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to enhancing safety and style on the road. Here's a wild fact about Ruth Ellis and justice. On July 13, 1955, Ruth Ellis became the last woman executed in Great Britain after being convicted of murdering her abusive boyfriend. This shocking event stirred intense public debate as many sympathized with her plight, seeing her actions as a desperate response to years of domestic abuse. The case highlighted the harsh realities many women faced in abusive relationships and raised questions about justice and self-defense. Just a decade later, in 1965, the death penalty for murder was abolished in England, Scotland, and Wales, marking a significant shift in British criminal justice policy. Ellis's story played a pivotal role in changing how society views justice and punishment, pushing the conversation towards rehabilitation over retribution. Her case remains a powerful reminder of the complexities involved in crime, punishment, and the rights of individuals in dire situations. How did this impact modern perceptions of self-defense? Here's a wild fact about paper recycling. Did you know that paper can be recycled approximately 6 times before its fibers weaken and lose their usefulness? This process allows us to turn old paper into fresh products, reducing waste and conserving natural resources. Each time paper is recycled, it undergoes a thorough cleansing and pulping process where inks and contaminants are removed, making it ready for a new life. That means every sheet you recycle not only saves trees but also uses less energy and water compared to making new paper from scratch. After around 6 cycles, the fibers become too short to bind together effectively, resulting in unusable paper. However, that doesn't mean all is lost. The remaining pulp can still be used in other products like insulation or biodegradable materials. So the next time you toss a piece of paper in the recycling bin, remember the magic behind its life cycle and how many times it can be transformed. Isn't it fascinating how something we often overlook can make such a big impact on our environment? Have you ever wondered why banana peels are amazing? New research from Brazil reveals that these everyday scraps can serve as effective water filters. Scientists discovered that banana peels contain natural compounds capable of removing harmful heavy metals like copper and lead from polluted water. In fact, in their studies, banana peels outperformed many traditional filtering materials, showcasing a surprising yet eco-friendly solution to a serious problem. This discovery highlights not just the versatility of banana peels, but also their potential in addressing water contamination issues, especially in developing regions. Instead of throwing them away, we might soon consider utilizing banana peels in innovative ways. The implications for environmental sustainability and public health are exciting, leading us to ask, could banana peels become a common tool in water purification? Did you know albatrosses choose same-sex partners? Recent observations reveal that some albatrosses engage in lifelong same-sex partnerships. One breeding colony even reported that a remarkable 31% of the pairs were female. These loving partnerships go beyond mere companionship. They play a significant role in raising chicks. Both partners share responsibilities, from building nests to feeding the little ones, showcasing how nature embraces diverse behaviors that enhance the chances of survival. By collaborating, these albatross couples ensure their offspring thrive in the challenging environment of the ocean. This phenomenon challenges traditional views on relationships and highlights the rich tapestry of life in the animal kingdom. It's fascinating to see how love and cooperation can take many forms, leading to stronger family units in the wild. This behavior not only enriches the social dynamics among albatrosses, but also invites us to reconsider our understanding of relationships in the natural world. How many other species might be exhibiting similar behaviors we have yet to discover? Ever heard of Black Joe's Tavern in Massachusetts? This historic spot, founded in 1795 by a freed slave named Joe and his wife, not only served cold drinks but also broke racial barriers in a time when segregation was the norm. Located in Marblehead, the tavern welcomed fishermen of all backgrounds, becoming a popular meeting place for those looking to unwind after long days at sea. It stood out as a shining example of early Black entrepreneurship, illustrating how a simple tavern could foster community and cooperation among diverse groups. Black Joe's Tavern wasn't just about serving ale. It was a beacon of social integration, showing how spaces could unite people rather than divide them. This remarkable establishment contributed to a narrative of racial harmony during a turbulent period in American history. How amazing is it that such a place existed back then? This might surprise you. Iceland regulates baby names. In Iceland, parents can't just pick any name they fancy for their newborn. They must choose from an official list of approved names. This unique system emerged to protect the Icelandic language and ensure that names fit the rules of grammar and pronunciation. The naming committee, a group of experts, reviews and approves names, considering factors like their compatibility with Icelandic culture. If parents want to use a name not on the list, they need to seek special permission, which isn't always granted. This means that many iconic or unusual names might not make the cut if they don't align with the country's naming principles. This fascinating approach not only preserves the language, but also sparks conversations around identity and tradition in a modern world. Isn't it intriguing how something as simple as a name can reflect and shape a culture? Guess what fuels healthy guts in infants? Human breast milk is more than just a source of nutrition. It contains oligosaccharides, special sugars that act as prebiotics. These unique compounds serve as food for beneficial gut bacteria, which play a crucial role in developing an infant's microbiome. A flourishing gut microbiome is essential because it helps support the immune system, protecting babies from infections and diseases. When babies consume breast milk, they not only receive vital nutrients like proteins and fats, but also these oligosaccharides that nourish their good bacteria. This setup is important because an established gut microbiome can set the stage for better health in the future. Research reveals that a healthy microbiome can impact everything from digestion to immunity and even mood. By breastfeeding, mothers provide their babies with a natural way to kickstart their health journey. So the next time someone questions the magic of breast milk, remember the powerful role of oligosaccharides in shaping a baby's gut health. You might be shocked to learn that saliva is filtered blood. Saliva, the watery substance in your mouth, doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's actually produced by specialized glands that take certain components from your blood and transform them into something essential for your health. These glands, like the parotid and submandibular, absorb specific properties, creating saliva rich in enzymes and electrolytes. This miraculous liquid plays a crucial role in digestion, as it helps break down food right from the moment you take a bite. But it's not just about food. Saliva also maintains oral health by washing away bacteria and food particles, keeping your mouth clean and your teeth strong. Plus, the moisture helps you speak and swallow comfortably. So next time you think about saliva, remember it's more than just spit. It's a vital fluid your body relies on. What other secrets does your body hold? Guess what really drives the Save Icons design? It all comes down to a clever concept called skeuomorphism. When we click that little floppy disk symbol to save our digital files, we are actually seeing a relic from the past. Floppy disks were groundbreaking storage devices used in the 1980s and 1990s, helping to store everything from Word documents to game saves. However, as technology advanced, these disks became obsolete, yet their iconic image stuck around. Designers chose to keep the floppy disk in our software as a friendly reminder of how we used to save our important information. This decision helps bridge the gap between old and new technology, allowing users to feel a sense of familiarity in a fast-evolving digital world. So next time you save a file, remember that little floppy disk icon is a nod to a bygone era that still shapes our tech today. Here's a wild fact about hoverflies and survival. These fascinating little insects, known as hoverflies, have an extraordinary survival trick. They mimic the appearance of wasps, a strategy called protective mimicry, which helps them avoid becoming meals for predators. By flaunting yellow and black stripes in a similar body shape, hoverflies create the illusion of being dangerous, even though they are completely harmless. This clever disguise allows them to roam freely in gardens and parks, contributing to pollination while staying safe from hungry birds and other predators who would rather not take the risk. Isn't it amazing how some species adapt to their environments? Nature is full of such cunning strategies, showcasing the incredible ways life finds to thrive. So next time you see a hoverfly buzzing around, remember that its wasp-like appearance is just a clever trick to survive. Let's uncover the truth about megafauna gone extinct. Did you know that certain plants like the avocado and the Kentucky coffee tree are living reminders of a time long gone? These fascinating species have developed traits specifically designed for dispersal by enormous creatures known as megafauna, which roamed the earth millions of years ago. For example, avocados come with large seeds that are tough to digest, meaning they needed a powerful digestive system for transportation. Back then, giant mammals like the woolly mammoth might have munched on avocados and later deposited the seeds far and wide through their droppings. However, with the extinction of these massive animals, these plants are left without their intended seed dispersers. Today, scientists study these evolutionary anachronisms to better understand how species adapt and what they need for survival in a changing world. Isn't it amazing how history shapes today's environment? Believe it or not, towns named O exist in Scandinavia. In both Norway and Sweden, you'll find charming towns with the minimalistic name O. These single-letter names might seem simple, but don't let that fool you. They carry fascinating histories and stunning landscapes. For instance, O in Norway is nestled along the fjords, offering breathtaking views and access to nature's beauty. Meanwhile, Sweden's O boasts its own unique heritage, featuring quaint streets and a close-knit community vibe. Travelers often overlook these hidden gems, yet they provide a perfect getaway for those seeking tranquility and a taste of local culture. Each town's rich past is woven into its present, making them intriguing spots for both history buffs and nature lovers alike. So if you're planning a trip to Scandinavia, consider visiting O to experience its quaint charm and picturesque surroundings firsthand. Who knows what stories await in these tiny, yet remarkable towns? You won't believe this about coal power plants. While many people fear nuclear energy, coal power plants actually emit up to 100 times more radiation than nuclear facilities when generating the same amount of energy. This surprising fact stems from the presence of radioactive elements like uranium and thorium found in coal ash. When coal is burned, these harmful elements are released into the air, contributing to environmental pollution and health risks. Although nuclear power produces some radioactive waste, its overall emissions are significantly lower. This alarming comparison highlights the urgent need for cleaner energy sources. As we move towards a greener future, understanding the hidden dangers of conventional energy production is crucial. Could a shift from coal to more sustainable alternatives help us protect the planet and our health? Prepare to be amazed by Saturn's stunning rings. These iconic rings are not only breathtaking, but they also have a remarkable thinness, often measuring only about 30 feet thick, despite stretching over an incredible 170,000 miles across space. Picture a giant hula hoop that is almost impossibly thin, yet keeps its beautiful presence in the cosmos. When gazing at Saturn, it's easy to see why it's one of the most popular planets in our solar system. But there's more. Saturn's enchanting moon Titan adds another layer of fascination. Titan is larger than Mercury and boasts a thick atmosphere primarily made of nitrogen. Instead of water, you'll find lakes and rivers filled with liquid methane, making it one of the most intriguing worlds in our solar system. Imagine floating on a Titan lake, with methane reflections shimmering under a hazy orange sky. Together, Saturn and Titan offer spectacular insights into alien environments and the diverse wonders of our universe. What other mysteries do these celestial bodies hold? Hard to believe, but Iceland has no mosquitoes. This fascinating island nation is completely free of these pesky pests thanks to its unique climate and geography. While many places in the Arctic are swarming with mosquitoes during the warmer months, Iceland's freezing temperatures and lack of stagnant water create an environment where mosquito larvae simply can't thrive. You see, mosquitoes need still water to lay their eggs, and Iceland's landscape is predominantly rugged and mountainous, with fast-flowing rivers and lakes that freeze over in winter. The result? A summer escape without the annoying buzz and bites that plague most other places. So whether you're hiking through its stunning landscapes or relaxing in the famous Blue Lagoon, you can enjoy nature fully without the worry of mosquitoes. Isn't that a delightful reason to visit Iceland? Hard to believe, but NBC's logo is a peacock. This colorful design represents a big moment in television history, the introduction of color TV. Created in 1956, the peacock logo features 6 vibrant feathers, each one symbolizing a different division of NBC. The colors are more than just pretty hues. They embody the excitement and innovation that came with color broadcasting. Think about it. Before color TV, most shows were in black and white. The peacock not only showcases NBC's commitment to this new technology, but also celebrates the joy of bringing colorful stories to households across America. So when you see that peacock, remember that it's not just a logo. It's a reminder of how far television has come and the creativity behind it. Isn't it fascinating how a simple logo can tell such a vibrant story? Did you know that vultures strike a pose? When you spot a vulture resting with its wings spread wide, it's not just stretching. This impressive stance, known as the heraldic pose, serves several important purposes in the bird's life. By opening their wings, vultures maximize sun exposure, helping them to warm up after a cool night. This behavior is essential since it aids their digestion and keeps them active for scavenging. Furthermore, the heraldic pose is a smart way for vultures to communicate. With their wings displayed, they can signal their presence to other birds, letting them know that food sources might be nearby. This technique not only saves energy, but also allows vultures to keep an eye out for competitors. So the next time you see a vulture in this striking position, remember that they're not just showing off, they're engaging in essential behaviors for survival. Did you know there are more chickens than people? With over 25 billion chickens roaming the planet, these feathered friends outnumber humans almost 4 to 1. Chickens are not just adorable farm animals. They play a crucial role in our agricultural system and serve as a primary source of protein for billions of people worldwide. Their ability to reproduce quickly and adapt to various environments makes them the most populous bird species on Earth. While we might think of them as simply providing eggs and meat, chickens also contribute to sustainable farming practices, helping to recycle waste and manage pests. Beyond their agricultural importance, chickens have a fascinating social structure, forming strong bonds within their flocks. So the next time you enjoy a delicious chicken dish or a breakfast omelet, remember the incredible journey and impact these birds have on our lives and the planet. You might be shocked to learn that Tamil is ancient. This remarkable language is recognized as the oldest continuously spoken language in the world, boasting a rich history that stretches back over 2,000 years. Originating from the Dravidian family of languages, Tamil is not just a tool for communication. It's a treasure trove of culture, literature, and history. Millions of people today actively use Tamil, primarily in southern India and Sri Lanka, weaving this vibrant language into their daily lives. Its extensive literature includes classics that date back to the Sangam period, showcasing profound poetry and philosophical thought. Beyond literature, Tamil is celebrated for its unique script and grammatical elegance, captivating linguists globally. By learning Tamil, you not only connect with a living history, but also gain insight into the diverse traditions and communities that thrive around this beautiful language. Isn't it amazing that something so ancient is still so relevant today? Why is Windows XP wallpaper so famous? This iconic image, known as Bliss, captures a stunning green hill under a bright blue sky, creating a sense of peace and simplicity. Have you ever wondered why it resonates with so many people? It turns out that this photograph, taken by Charles O'Rear in 1996, features a real location in Sonoma County, California. The lush landscape wasn't digitally created. It reflects the natural beauty of the area. When Microsoft chose it as the default wallpaper for Windows XP, it became instantly recognizable. Millions of users saw it every day on their computers, making it the most viewed photograph in history. The vivid colors and calming scene helped establish a comforting atmosphere as people engage with technology. Today, even years after Windows XP's release, many still fondly remember this image, seeing it as a symbol of the early 2000s. So the next time you catch a glimpse of this famous photo, think about its amazing journey from a remote Californian hillside to the screens of millions around the world. Believe it or not, haunted art exists in La Cava. In the small village of La Cava, the abandoned Church of St. George has taken on a chilling new life, thanks to artist Jacob Hadrova. Since the 1960s, this historic church stood empty, but now it's home to an extraordinary installation that brings the building back to life in a ghostly way. Hadrova has transformed the space by filling it with eerie, plaster sculptures that appear as if they're souls caught in silent prayer. These ghostly figures not only create a haunting atmosphere, but also spark an emotional connection to the church's history, inviting visitors to ponder the stories of those who once worshipped there. The soft light filtering through the stained glass enhances this spectral scene, making it feel as if the spirits of the past linger among the living. Hadrava's work encourages us to reflect on themes of remembrance and loss, prompting us to ask ourselves what it means to hold on to memories in places often forgotten. Isn't it fascinating how art can breathe new life into silence? You'll be amazed by Ukraine's Christmas spider. This charming creature plays a special role in Ukrainian folklore, serving as a symbol of good luck and prosperity during the holiday season. According to tradition, families decorate their Christmas trees with spider-shaped ornaments or even real spider webs to invite blessings into their homes. The tale often tells of a poor woman who awakened on Christmas morning to find that the spider had spun beautiful webs across her tree, turning her humble decorations into a sparkling spectacle. This enchanting story highlights the joy and warmth of Christmas in Ukraine, showcasing how different cultures embrace unique symbols to express hope and goodwill. Imagine gathering with loved ones, sharing this delightful story, and incorporating playful decorations that celebrate not just the spirit of Christmas, but also the fascinating folklore that enriches the holiday. So next time you hang those ornaments, remember the Christmas spider and what it represents. A little bit of luck and a whole lot of love. What a wonderful way to celebrate the season. Can you believe we actually smell tiny particles? This fascinating process begins when molecules detach from their source and travel through the air right into our noses. When we inhale, these microscopic pieces enter our olfactory receptors, which are specialized cells responsible for detecting smells. This means that every delightful scent we encounter, whether it's fresh bread, blooming flowers, or even a favorite perfume, is a result of tiny chemical particles interacting with our bodies. This remarkable connection between our environment and our senses reveals how deeply intertwined we are with the world around us. The air we breathe is filled with these particles, and while they are often too small to see, they play a major role in how we experience our surroundings. So next time you catch a whiff of something wonderful, remember, it's not just your imagination, it's a tiny piece of the world coming to greet you in the most delightful way. Guess what really drives Pokémon Go accidents? Following the release of this wildly popular mobile game, gaming-related accidents shot up by a surprising 26.5% in just 5 short months. But why did this happen? It turns out that as players immersed themselves in the exciting world of Pokémon, many became so focused on their screens that they forgot to watch where they were going. Enthusiastic trainers ventured into busy streets, parks, and neighborhoods, often without paying full attention to their surroundings. This rush to catch rare Pokémon and compete with friends led to an increase in bumps, falls, and even collisions. Authorities began urging players to be more aware and drive home the importance of safety while enjoying their virtual adventures. So the next time you're on a Pokémon hunt, remember, stay safe and keep your eyes up. What if I told you about the giant owl? The Ornomegalonyx cube, now an extinct species, is the largest recorded owl ever discovered. This astounding creature was first recognized by Oscar Paulino Ardondo de la Mata, a trailblazer in Cuban vertebrate paleontology back in 1954. Imagine an owl far larger than any living today, soaring through prehistoric skies. The remains of this giant were uncovered as subfossils, which means they were preserved in a unique way, allowing scientists to study them in detail. Its enormous wingspan and impressive stature would have made it a fearsome predator, diving down to catch fish or small mammals. The discovery of Ornomegalonyx cube not only excites science lovers, but helps us understand the biodiversity of past ecosystems. What other giant creatures have yet to be discovered? Eagles' grip can crush bones so strong are their talons. About 400 psi. This incredible strength makes their talons essential tools for hunting and capturing prey. To put it in perspective, the average human grip strength is around 100 psi, meaning eagles are in a league of their own when it comes to power. With these formidable talons, they can easily snatch up fish, rabbits, and even small deer, ensuring they have a hearty meal. These birds are not just about brute strength, though. Their sharp talons are designed for precision and agility as they soar high above the ground. This powerful grip allows them to hold onto their catch tightly as they fly back to their nests, sometimes even in fierce winds or while navigating through dense forests. It's fascinating to think about how such a seemingly simple adaptation, like a strong grip, plays a crucial role in their survival. With all this power at their disposal, it's no wonder eagles are often seen as symbols of strength and freedom. What other amazing adaptations do these magnificent birds have? Here's a wild fact about alligators. In 2012, a 63-year-old man named Wallace Weatherhold from Florida had a shocking encounter when an alligator bit off his hand. What led to this intense moment? Wallace was illegally feeding the alligator, which is not just a dangerous action, but also illegal. Instead of sympathy for his misfortune, he faced legal consequences for breaking the law and putting himself and the animal in danger. This incident highlights the unexpected repercussions that can arise from interacting with wild creatures. Alligators are powerful and unpredictable in nature, and feeding them can lead to aggressive behavior and dependency on humans for food. Wildlife experts stress the importance of respecting these animals from a safe distance. So next time you see wildlife, remember, it's best to admire them without trying to handle or feed them. Who knew a simple mistake could lead to such a dramatic turn of events? Why exactly does Hafthor Bjornsson impress us all? In 2018, Hafthor Bjornsson, famously known for his role as the Mountain in Game of Thrones, achieved a remarkable feat by being crowned world's strongest man. Born in Iceland, Hafthor stands an eye-popping 6 feet 9 inches tall and weighs over 400 pounds, showcasing the incredible size and strength that competitive strongman events require. His journey to the title was not just about lifting heavy weights. It involved intense training, dedication, and a rigorous diet. Bjornsson famously deadlifted a staggering 104 pounds, breaking records and pushing the limits of human strength. His win in the 2018 competition featured grueling events that tested not just brawn, but also endurance and strategy. Beyond his physical prowess, Hafthor's charismatic personality and determination capture the hearts of fans worldwide. How did this titan of strength achieve such fame in a sport often overshadowed by others? Is it really true that artillery changed math forever? The development of artillery during the 17th and 18th centuries didn't just reshape battlefields. It also sparked significant advancements in mathematics. As artillerymen became responsible for accurately aiming powerful cannons, they faced the challenge of calculating complex trajectories and distances. This need for precision required sophisticated mathematical concepts, pushing scholars and engineers to innovate in fields like geometry and trigonometry. The quest for better aiming solutions encouraged the production of detailed mathematical tables and the use of calculus, which were essential for calculating angles and distances. As a result, the period saw an incredible expansion of mathematical knowledge that left a lasting impact on both science and military strategies. The influence of artillerymen and their mathematical needs helped lay groundwork for modern mathematics. Who knew that cannons could lead to such remarkable intellectual growth? Why exactly does the Lunatech Hydroshot amaze everyone? This incredible multi-purpose bottle transforms ordinary water into a powerful stream, gentle mist, or even a high-pressure wash simply by manual pumping. Imagine you're camping in the great outdoors or enjoying a sunny day at the beach. With just a few pumps, you can clean up your gear, hydrate your plants, or even cool off from the heat. The Hydroshot is designed for convenience, allowing you to switch between its incredible functions effortlessly. Its compact design makes it easy to carry, fitting snugly into your backpack without taking up too much space. You will be amazed at how versatile it is, perfect for outdoor enthusiasts, parents with kids, or anyone who loves spending time outside. Whether you need to rinse off after a swim or water your campfire cooking without fuss, the Hydroshot has got you covered. Ready to elevate your outdoor experience? Did you know some ingredients cost more than gold? The rarity and complexity of specific culinary items, like saffron and truffles, play a big role in their sky-high prices. Saffron, for example, is harvested from the delicate crocus flower. It takes around 150,000 flowers to produce just 1 kilogram of saffron. This labor-intensive process means farmers spend hours delicately collecting the tiny stigmas by hand, making it one of the most expensive spices in the world. Truffles, on the other hand, are prized fungi that grow underground in association with tree roots. Finding these gourmet delicacies often requires specially trained dogs or pigs who help sniff them out. The unique flavors and aromas of saffron and truffles make them highly sought after by chefs and food lovers alike. So the next time you see these ingredients on a menu or in a recipe, just remember the effort and care that goes into bringing them from the earth to your plate. Turns out, the truth is that dates are super sweet. These delicious fruits harvested from the date palm boast the highest sugar content of any fruit, containing an incredible 60 to 70 grams of sugar in every 100 grams. That's a whopping 60% of their weight packed with sweetness, making them a fantastic energy booster. When you bite into a date, you're not just enjoying a treat, you're fueling your body with natural energy. This high sugar content is one reason why dates are a popular choice among athletes and outdoor enthusiasts who need quick energy during their activities. Plus, they're full of essential minerals like potassium and magnesium, which contribute to good health. So whether you toss them in a smoothie, munch on them as a snack, or use them to sweeten your favorite recipes, dates are a tasty way to add energy to your day. Have you tried including these super sweet fruits in your meals? Guess what really drives bicycle face warnings? In the 19th century, women faced peculiar concerns when they began to cycle, one of which was the bizarre notion of bicycle face. This term referred to the exaggerated facial expressions women supposedly made while riding their bikes. Society believed that these expressions, caused by the wind and effort of pedaling, might distort a woman's beauty and even her health. Critics argued that cycling would lead women to adopt unfeminine traits, which was a significant worry in an era that valued delicate appearances. Despite the warnings, cycling became immensely popular among women, symbolizing freedom and independence. Many women embraced this new activity, fighting stereotypes and challenging societal norms. The very idea of bicycle face now seems laughable, but it highlights how social expectations can shape perceptions and behaviors. Isn't it fascinating how far we've come since then? Did you know that animals roam free in a Chinese zoo? At the Panyu Zoo in Guangzhou, China, visitors experience a fascinating twist on traditional zoos. Instead of animals being confined to enclosures, here they roam freely in expansive areas. Guests explore the zoo from the safety of vehicles, allowing them to observe wildlife up close while remaining protected. This unique setup offers a more natural perspective on animal behavior, as visitors can witness how creatures interact in their habitats without the barriers typically found in other zoos. Imagine driving through a lush environment with giraffes munching on leaves and zebras trotting across your path. By reversing the roles, the zoo not only prioritizes the animal's comfort, but also creates a thrilling adventure for families and wildlife enthusiasts alike. So would you dare to explore the wild side of zoo visits? Why exactly does NASA use Tetris for astronauts? Tetris, the beloved block-dropping game, is more than just a fun pastime. It has practical applications in space. NASA found that playing Tetris can significantly boost astronauts' spatial reasoning skills, which are crucial for navigating spacecraft and assembling parts in the three-dimensional chaos of zero gravity. When astronauts engage with Tetris, they train their brains to visualize how objects fit together, an essential skill for tasks like docking spacecraft or repairing equipment. This is particularly important in the unique environment of space, where standard Earth-based navigation doesn't apply. The game's fast-paced challenges require quick thinking and sharp problem-solving, honing skills that can make a real difference in critical situations. By incorporating Tetris into their training, NASA is not just introducing a game, but effectively preparing astronauts for the complexities of space missions. Quite a clever strategy, don't you think? What if I told you birthdays could be deadly? A fascinating Swiss study from 2012 revealed that people are 14% more likely to die on their birthday. Researchers dove into over 2.5 million death records and discovered this unusual pattern, particularly among older adults. So, why might this happen? One idea is that the emotional stress of reflecting on another year can take a toll on health. Additionally, people often engage in risky behaviors while celebrating, like drinking too much or overindulging in food. There's also a possibility of clerical errors, where deaths might be inaccurately recorded on this special day. While this phenomenon raises eyebrows, experts caution against jumping to conclusions. They suggest that data inaccuracies could skew the numbers, leaving us to ponder whether birthdays truly bring joy or hidden hazards. What do you think? Should we celebrate with caution? Pro gamers are raking in millions from esports tournaments. This might surprise you, but many gamers have turned their passion for playing video games into a full-time career. Esports, or electronic sports, involves competitive gameplay that is often showcased in tournaments streamed live to audiences worldwide. Popular games like League of Legends, Dota 2, and Fortnite have captivated millions, and the prize pools for these competitions can reach staggering amounts, sometimes exceeding millions of dollars. Players train rigorously, honing their skills and strategies to compete at the highest levels. With professional teams and sponsorships, the gaming industry has transformed into a serious business with lucrative opportunities. Audiences gather online and in person to watch their favorite teams battle it out, creating a vibrant community around competitive gaming. As a result, pro gamers not only gain fame, but also substantial financial rewards. Who would have thought that playing video games could lead to such incredible success? Did you know your gut hosts trillions of bacteria? It's true, there are actually more bacteria in your intestines than there are human cells in your entire body, with a staggering estimate of around 100 trillion bacteria. These tiny organisms play vital roles in keeping you healthy. They help digest your food, support your immune system, and even produce essential vitamins your body needs. But that's not all. These gut bacteria communicate with your brain, influencing not just how you process food, but also your mood and metabolism. This fascinating connection shows how important your gut health is for overall well-being. So the next time you think about health, remember that those tiny bacteria are like a bustling city inside you, working hard for your health. Pretty amazing, right? Believe it or not, Venus has a peculiar rotation. This fascinating planet takes about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation on its axis. That's longer than its year, which is just about 225 Earth days. Due to this sluggish spin, if you were to stand on its surface, the sun would rise and set in an incredibly slow and mesmerizing way. Imagine walking around, and instead of the sun zipping across the sky, it would hover in place for hours, giving you the chance to bask in its glow indefinitely. This unique situation occurs because Venus rotates in the opposite direction of most planets in our solar system, leading to unusual solar movements. The thick atmosphere of Venus also contributes to a captivating orange sky, making it quite the surreal experience. Isn't it mind-blowing to think about how different life could be on such a striking, slow-spinning world? You might be shocked to learn about oxygen toxicity. When divers take the plunge deeper than 60 feet, they face a unique danger. Breathing pure oxygen at high pressures can lead to serious health issues like seizures, hallucinations, or confusion. As pressure increases, so does the amount of oxygen the body absorbs, which can disrupt normal brain function. This is why technical divers are so careful with their breathing mixes. Rather than relying solely on oxygen, they often use a blend called trimix, which combines helium, oxygen, and nitrogen. By adjusting the ratios of these gases, they help prevent oxygen toxicity and allow for safer, deeper dives. Understanding these risks and technologies is vital for anyone looking to explore the underwater world. So next time you think about diving deep, remember the science behind your breath and the importance of safe gas blends. Here's a wild fact about giant pumpkins. The world's largest pumpkin astonished everyone by weighing in at an incredible 2,700 pounds, which is more than the weight of a small car. Imagine a pumpkin that massive. It's about the size of a small elephant. This colossal gourd was grown by an expert pumpkin farmer using special techniques to encourage rapid growth. These techniques include selecting the right seeds, maintaining optimal soil conditions, and carefully managing water and nutrients. Farmers often monitor their pumpkins closely, protecting them from pests and diseases. The excitement surrounding giant pumpkin contests brings people together for fun-filled events, where growers showcase their hard work and skill. People come from all over to see these amazing pumpkins and even participate in weighing them. The record-breaking pumpkin not only stands as a testament to agricultural prowess, but also sparks joy and wonder among spectators. So the next time you carve a pumpkin for Halloween, just think about the giant pumpkins out there and the incredible effort it takes to grow something so extraordinary. Have you ever wondered how much blood we have? Blood constitutes about 7 to 8% of our total body weight, which means an average adult has around 1.2 to 1.5 gallons of this vital liquid. Blood plays several crucial roles in our bodies, acting as the main delivery system for oxygen and nutrients to our cells, helping to regulate body temperature and transporting waste products for elimination. It consists of several components: plasma, which is a yellowish fluid that carries cells and nutrients; red blood cells responsible for transporting oxygen; white blood cells, which are key in fighting infections; and platelets, essential for blood clotting. Together, these elements work within the circulatory system to keep us healthy and functioning, showcasing just how remarkable our bodies are in maintaining balance and responding to challenges. Have you ever wondered why air feels so alive? Although we often think of air as a calm, still presence around us, the truth is that air molecules in a room are darting around at incredibly fast speeds, often supersonic. This means that these tiny particles are moving faster than the speed of sound, even when everything around us appears completely still. Imagine billions of tiny invisible race cars zooming around, colliding and bouncing off each other. All this motion creates a dynamic environment that we usually don't notice, yet it plays a crucial role in how we experience our surroundings. For instance, the way scents travel through the air, or how sounds reach our ears, is all thanks to these fast-moving molecules. So next time you take a deep breath, remember that there's a bustling world of activity happening all around you, even if it seems quiet. Isn't that fascinating? What makes Trinidad's Pitch Lake so special? This incredible natural wonder is the world's largest deposit of asphalt, stretching over 100 acres. Located in Trinidad, it has a unique history that dates back centuries. Indigenous peoples first discovered this natural resource and used it for waterproofing their canoes and constructing dwellings. Fast forward to today, this astounding lake plays a crucial role in modern industries, particularly in road construction. The asphalt here is a high-quality material, ideal for paving smooth and durable roads. Interestingly, Pitch Lake is not just a source of useful materials. It also offers a glimpse into geology's secrets, revealing how natural processes create such unusual formations over time. Visitors can walk on its surface, where pockets of asphalt bubble and ooze, creating a fascinating spectacle. Isn't it amazing how something so practical can also be a natural marvel? Did you know Dubai loves low-digit license plates? In this dazzling city, owning a low-digit license plate has become a sign of great wealth and status. These short numbers, especially those with just 1 or 2 digits, can sell for millions of dollars at auction. The rarity of these plates drives their value, turning them into true collector's items. Wealthy individuals often compete for these unique identifiers, with each low-digit plate becoming a badge of honor in a society that values luxury. Imagine driving around the city in a flashy car with a plate that has just the number 5 on it. Talk about making an impression. This trend also reflects Dubai's extravagant lifestyle, where the rich and famous showcase their affluence in every possible way. As you stroll through the city streets, you might spot a few of these prestigious plates, sparking curiosity about their owners and the stories behind them. Could a simple number like 7 really transform someone's status? Hard to believe, but Red Bull's logo isn't what you think. The iconic Red Bull logo features a striking image of 2 charging bulls, but those bulls aren't just regular cattle. They represent a unique species known as the gaur. Gaur, native to Southeast Asia, are the world's largest species of wild cattle and can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. Unlike typical domestic cattle, Gors have a distinctive muscular build, a curved, thick horn, and a deep brown to black coat. The choice of the Gor symbolizes strength and power, mirroring Red Bull's energetic branding and adventurous image. By using this impressive animal, Red Bull aims to connect with consumers who seek excitement and a boost in their daily lives. So the next time you grab a can of Red Bull, remember that you're looking at a logo that celebrates a fascinating creature rather than just any ordinary bull. How cool is that? What if I told you about the Great Pyramid? The Great Pyramid of Giza, built around 4,500 years ago, is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. This incredible structure, originally standing at 481 feet, showcases the genius of ancient Egyptian engineering. Constructed using approximately 2.3 million blocks of limestone and granite, it served as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu and a symbol of his power. The precision of its design and construction is astonishing. It was aligned with the cardinal points and designed to last for eternity. Despite the passage of time and the ravages of weather, the Great Pyramid continues to inspire awe and curiosity, drawing millions of visitors each year. Historians and archaeologists study its complex structure and the methods used in its construction, offering insights into the advanced techniques of ancient civilizations. Isn't it fascinating how this ancient marvel still stands strong amidst the sands of time? What if I told you about the giant kelenken? This incredible prehistoric bird roamed South America and stood up to 10 feet tall, making it one of the largest avian predators ever discovered. With a massive 16-inch beak, the kelenken was equipped to hunt and feed on a variety of prey, similar to some dinosaurs. Imagine a bird so big it could give a T-Rex a run for its money. Scientists believe the kelenken lived during an era when the landscape was rich with other large creatures, which likely shaped its evolutionary traits, helping it to become a dominant predator. This impressive bird represents just one of the many fascinating species that lived millions of years ago, highlighting the incredible diversity of life on Earth during prehistoric times. How did such a majestic creature fit into its ecosystem? Here's a wild fact about chicken safety. Chicken is surprisingly one of the top culprits behind foodborne illnesses across the globe, often linked to bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. These tiny troublemakers can lead to serious health issues if not handled correctly. To keep your meals safe, cooking chicken to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit is crucial. This kills off any harmful pathogens hiding in your dinner. But it's not just about cooking. Proper storage and handling are equally important. Always remember to thoroughly clean surfaces and utensils after using them with raw chicken to avoid cross-contamination. It's a simple step that can make a huge difference. So next time you whip up a chicken dish, are you ready to follow these safety tips? Surprising truth about modern dating habits. More than half of single Americans haven't gone on a date in over 2 years, revealing just how tough the dating scene can be these days. With busy lives, digital distractions, and shifting social norms, many people find themselves stuck in a rut. The rise of dating apps promise to make things easier, but instead, they often lead to overwhelming choices and shallow connections. Plus, the ongoing impact of the pandemic has further complicated social interactions, making it even harder for singles to meet new people. Many feel the pressure to conform to idealized dating experiences, making them hesitant to reach out or engage. So what does this mean for the future of dating? Will singles find innovative ways to connect or continue to struggle in this new landscape? It's a conversation worth having as we explore the changing dynamics of love and relationships in our modern world. You might be shocked to learn that rats love jazz. A fascinating study revealed that these little creatures have surprising preferences when it comes to music. Researchers observed that when rats were sober, they opted for quiet, calm environments, showing their natural inclination to chill out. However, everything changed when cocaine was introduced into the mix. Under the influence of the drug, the rats displayed a keen interest in jazz music, suggesting they had a hidden party side ready to groove. This playful behavior highlights how substance use can affect choices, even in animals. The study opens doors to understanding how addiction can influence our perceptions and behaviors. It's an intriguing look at the complexities of animal psychology, making us wonder what other surprises nature has in store. Could there be more to animals than we realize? Rainbows are more than just arcs in the sky. Most of us have admired rainbows after a rain shower, marveling at their beautiful colors. But did you know that rainbows are actually circular? When we stand on the ground, the horizon limits our view, allowing us to see only a portion of this stunning natural phenomenon. However, when you're high up in an airplane, something magical happens. You can catch a glimpse of the entire circle. This occurs because the sunlight refracts or bends when it passes through millions of tiny water droplets in the atmosphere. Each droplet acts like a tiny prism, splitting light into its component colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The circular beauty of rainbows is often overlooked due to our earthbound perspective. But if you ever get a chance to fly above the clouds during a rain shower, keep your eyes peeled for that breathtaking full circle. It's a mesmerizing sight that reminds us of nature's wonders and the science behind them. Can you believe the size of this mobile giant? The largest man-made mobile object ever created was so massive that it couldn't even fit through the Panama Canal or the English Channel. This engineering marvel, known as the Seawise Giant, was an ultra-large crude carrier, ULCC, built in 1979. Stretching over 1,500 feet long, it was longer than the height of the Empire State Building. Due to its sheer size and weight, this colossal ship faced challenges whenever it needed to navigate narrow waters. In fact, after its service years, which included transporting oil across oceans, it was finally dismantled in 2009 in a shipyard in India. The Seawise Giant not only dominated the seas, but also sparked conversations about what makes a vessel truly mobile. Its legacy lives on in marine engineering discussions and serves as a reminder of how human ingenuity can create structures that defy expectations. What will be the next engineering feat to capture our imagination? A $5 painting turned into a $50 million mystery. In an incredible twist of fate, Terry Horton unknowingly bought a painting at a thrift store that would later be identified as a valuable Jackson Pollock artwork. This remarkable discovery transformed the seemingly ordinary piece into a staggering $50 million treasure. Horton purchased the painting in 2000, believing it to be just an interesting find for his home. Experts later confirmed its authenticity, making it one of the most significant art discoveries in recent history. However, the story takes a tragic turn. Horton passed away before he could sell the painting. His journey reflects the unpredictable world of art and value, where something bought for a few bucks could hold immense worth. Today, the painting remains a subject of fascination and debate, inspiring discussions about authenticity, the art market, and what truly makes art valuable. What will happen to this masterpiece now? Will it ever find a new owner willing to pay its worth? Did you know about the South Atlantic anomaly? In this fascinating region of the South Atlantic Ocean, the Earth's magnetic field is surprisingly weaker than in other parts of the world. This unique phenomenon occurs because the magnetic field is not uniform. It dips lower in this area, creating what scientists call the South Atlantic Anomaly, SAA. As a result, satellites and spacecraft that pass through this zone can experience issues like electronic malfunctions or increased radiation exposure. For example, the SAA has been known to disrupt onboard instruments of the International Space Station and various satellites, leading to potential data loss or equipment damage. Understanding the SAA is crucial for scientists and engineers, as it helps in designing more resilient technology. So next time you hear about satellite technology, remember there's a mysterious area in the South Atlantic influencing the skies above us. You won't believe this hilarious election story. At a Canadian university, students decided to inject some humor into their politics by nominating a fire hydrant for a spot on the Board of Governors. This quirky candidate, affectionately known as Hydrant 101, sparked laughter and excitement among the student body, showcasing just how playful student politics can be. When voting day arrived, many students rallied behind the fire hydrant, leading to an impressive turnout and an unexpected near victory. This lighthearted approach reminded everyone that politics doesn't always have to be serious. Instead, it can also be a fun way for students to engage with their university and express their creativity. While Hydrant 101 didn't win, the campaign certainly left a mark, encouraging more students to get involved in university governance and have a bit of fun along the way. Did you know HTC helped shape our apps today? In the early days of smartphones, HTC emerged as a trailblazer, taking bold steps that transformed how we use mobile technology. Alongside Samsung, HTC took the daring leap to launch the first applications in the marketplace, paving the way for modern apps we can't live without. Among these groundbreaking releases were Google Maps Navigation, which changed the way we navigate our world, and the wildly popular game Angry Birds, a catchy diversion that captivated millions. HTC's willingness to innovate and push boundaries allowed users to access a wider range of functionalities right in their pockets. This bold approach not only set a new standard for smartphone capabilities, but also inspired countless developers to create a universe of applications that now enrich our lives from communication to entertainment. The contributions of HTC in these early years highlight how one company can influence an industry, making technology more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Are we ready to uncover more about HTC's pioneering journey? Did you know that Mexico hides a secret beach? Playa del Amor, often called the Secret Beach, is a stunning destination located inside an open crater, which is surrounded by a breathtaking natural rock dome. This unique geographical feature makes it feel like a hidden paradise, cradled by nature. What really sets Playa del Amor apart is how you can only reach it. Adventurous visitors must swim through a thrilling 500-foot underwater tunnel. Once you emerge on the other side, you're greeted by soft sands and lush greenery, creating a picture-perfect getaway. The beach is not just a spot for sunbathing, it also offers a magical atmosphere for swimming and exploring. Many travelers rave about this secret treasure, emphasizing the sense of adventure involved in getting there. So if you're looking for a different kind of beach experience, Playa del Amor should definitely be on your bucket list. Prepare to be amazed by the Mongolian deathworm. In the vast and arid Gobi Desert, a fascinating legend persists about a creature feared by many, the Mongolian deathworm. Locals claim this mysterious worm can deliver powerful electric shocks to its prey, which seems quite extraordinary. Described as a large, fat, and reddish creature, it supposedly lurks beneath the sand, waiting for unsuspecting victims. While scientists are skeptical and have yet to find evidence of its existence, the tales continue to capture the imagination of adventurers and folklore enthusiasts alike. Some even suggest it could be a rare species of worm with unknown abilities. Whether it's the stuff of legends or an undiscovered creature, the Mongolian deathworm reminds us of the rich tapestry of beliefs that color our understanding of nature. What other hidden wonders might be out there waiting to be discovered? Let's discover how bone conduction headphones work. These innovative devices let you enjoy your favorite music while keeping your ears open to the world around you. Instead of sending sound through the air to hit your eardrums, bone conduction headphones transmit sound vibrations directly through the bones of your skull. This means you can listen to tunes comfortably while still hearing conversations or traffic. They're especially popular among runners and cyclists who want to stay aware of their surroundings. However, it's important to use them wisely. Listening at high volumes can damage delicate hearing cells, just like traditional headphones. In the long run, it's all about balancing your love for music with your hearing health. So if you're considering making the switch, remember to keep the volume at a reasonable level and enjoy the unique experience that bone conduction technology offers. Who knew we could hear without using our eardrums? This might surprise you, soldiers made periscopes. During World War I, soldiers in the trenches faced the treacherous threat of sniper fire. To protect themselves, they ingeniously crafted makeshift periscopes using materials available in their harsh environment, like broken mirrors and tin cans. These simple yet clever devices allowed them to peek above the trench without exposing themselves to deadly shots. While these periscopes were often poorly constructed and not highly effective, they played a vital role in keeping soldiers safe. By using these improvised survival tools, men could scout enemy positions or observe movements without being seen themselves. The inventive spirit shown by these soldiers highlights human creativity in the face of adversity. It's fascinating to think about how something so basic could have such an impact on their lives during the war, isn't it? Did you know caffeine boosts pollinator visits? Recent research has unveiled an incredible twist to caffeine's reputation. While many of us enjoy a cup of coffee for its kick, scientists discovered that this popular stimulant serves a dual purpose. It acts as a natural pesticide and significantly enhances pollinator activity. When pollinators like bees consume nectar containing caffeine, they actually develop a better memory of the source. This means they are more likely to return to the same plant for nectar, which is fantastic news for plant reproduction. Imagine plants that can attract more bees simply by having a little caffeine mixed in. This fascinating relationship highlights the intricate connections in nature and how something as simple as a chemical compound can influence the success of both plants and their pollinators. Isn't it amazing how everything in our ecosystem is interconnected? Here's what actually happens when the Amazon breathes. The Amazon rainforest stands tall as one of Earth's most crucial water engines, pumping an astonishing 20 billion tons of water vapor into the atmosphere every single day. This process, known as transpiration, occurs when plants absorb water through their roots and then release it into the air through tiny openings in their leaves. This huge release of moisture doesn't just float away, it plays a major role in supporting rain systems across South America. In fact, the water vapor helps to create clouds, which then bring rain to regions that sorely need it. The health of the Amazon is vital not only for the plants and animals that call it home, but also for our own climate. As the forest continues to face threats from deforestation and climate change, we must recognize how critical it is to preserve this natural wonder. What will happen if we don't protect it? This might surprise you. Acanthus's final kick wins. In a stunning display of determination, Acanthus of Phegalia achieved a remarkable victory even after death. During an intense wrestling match, he suffered fatal injuries, but managed to deliver one last decisive kick that forced his opponent to surrender. This extraordinary moment happened in ancient Greece, where gladiatorial contests were not only tests of strength, but also of spirit. Acanthus's fierce dedication and unwillingness to give up, even at such a grave cost, turned his defeat into a legendary triumph. His posthumous victory, capturing the hearts of spectators, serves as a powerful reminder of human resilience. In a sport where physical prowess is vital, Acanthus showcased that true victory can come from the fight within, inspiring countless tales and legends that echo through history. How many stories of bravery like his do we still hear today? Surprisingly, it's a fact that houses can attract lightning. In the Philippines, many homeowners raise their houses on stilts to avoid the frequent flooding during the rainy season. It's a smart solution to keep the living space dry. However, one homeowner took this idea a bit too far by building his house exceptionally high. While being elevated helped avoid floods, it also created an unintended consequence. The house became a prime target for lightning strikes. Lightning is drawn to tall structures, and the homeowner learned this lesson the hard way. The powerful electrical discharge can be catastrophic, causing fire and damage. His experience serves as a reminder to balance safety considerations with practical building practices. So next time you think about raising your home in a flood-prone area, remember the importance of height and its potential risks, especially from the skies. Was Steve Jobs really against signing autographs? In 1983, Apple's co-founder, Steve Jobs, made an unlikely statement when he signed a typed letter saying, "I'm afraid I don't sign autographs." Fast forward to 2022, and that very letter became a hot auction item, selling for a staggering $478,939. This fascinating piece of tech history shows not only Jobs' unique perspective on fame, but also how memorabilia related to iconic figures can hold immense value over time. The letter captures a moment in tech history when Jobs was still rising to prominence, embodying both his vision for Apple and his somewhat reclusive nature. Collectors and fans often seek personal touches from influential figures, and Jobs' reluctance to hand out autographs adds an intriguing twist to his legacy. It makes one wonder about the stories behind such items and what they reveal about the people we admire. Why did this particular letter resonate so strongly with bidders? And what does it say about our obsession with celebrity culture? Surprisingly, it's a fact that insomnia can take a break. In Hong Kong, a unique bus offers a 5-hour tour specifically designed for people struggling with sleeplessness. This one-of-a-kind ride stretches over 53 miles, winding through the city's beautiful landscapes. From the moment you step on board, you'll notice the thoughtful additions like earplugs and eye masks, creating a soothing environment that encourages relaxation. As the bus rolls along, passengers can kick back and close their eyes, drifting into a peaceful slumber while experienced drivers navigate the route. The concept combines travel and rest, giving insomniacs a chance to recharge without the pressures of a typical sleep environment. As countless folks in bustling cities grapple with sleep issues, could this bus be a game changer in the way we think about relaxation and travel?